Hello. How do you do? Oh, Club Recce West. Wow. How you doing? We had a. How do you do? Club Recce West. Yeah. Woo. Oh my golly. Yes, I staggered out the timing of the event a few times, so hopefully we didn't lose people. But it was announced. So anyway, here we are. This is Doc Rock here. This is a live event for the Docverse YouTube channel, and of course the channel that has the Club Recce videos that we hope there's a buzz about. I don't know how much of a buzz there is, but hey, we are fighting up from the basement of YouTube. We are fighting. Well, we're not fighting. We're putting out content and hoping that the channel will organically grow with real followers. The restaurant I recommended was amazing. Yes, I believe I shared that to my Club Recce West friend not too long ago on Facebook Messenger, and lo and behold, there they are. There they were, live, doing a quick sort of Club Recce West. Yes, I shared it on the Facebook. Yes. Well, I follow a group on Facebook called Vacaville Foodies. And man, I'm very impressed at the eating establishments that are available in Vacaville. It just seems like such a cool, chill place. Vacaville, from what I could see, and all these great eating establishments and restaurants, however you want to say it. It looks like, it really is my spiritual home. It really is. So in a place like Vacaville, there'd be Club Recce's coming from all over the place. The choices here in Labrador are very limited, and not every place is sort of conducive to doing all these sort of filming and live events and people, streaming and talking live, and so it's mostly barbecues here in the Big Land. Indeed, it is. So, how is everybody doing? Where is everybody from? So, I know we got Club Recce West. Great food, high end, nice wait staff, great atmosphere, cool vibes. They bake all their own bread and pastries. Wow. I like it. So here's the important question. How is the coffee? The morning bun. Big important question. How was Esther? Okay, so here we go. Doc Rock doing a shout out for the Morning Bun Cafe in Vacaville. God bless Esther and the Morning Bun crew. It was great. So I think that means the coffee was great. So if you're in Vacaville, check out the Morning Bun. Yeah, check out the Morning Bun if you're ever in the Vacaville area. I know I eventually will, and I hope they would be down with me filming Club Recce type things there, and they would probably even join in some of the videos. They seem really wonderful. Specialty coffee drinks and mimosa. A bit of chocolate hints in the coffee. Yeah, there's a lot of great variations that you can get with your coffees that local places will do to give their own signature flavor. I'm a sucker for a good dark roast. So here in Labrador, it's the Wellbeing Cafe for the best dark roast. And of course, here in Labrador, the options are limited. Yeah, so there's like Tim Hortons dark roast, which is well, it's just not very good the last few years, right? Yeah. So coffee was great. We love you, Doc. We love the well-being. Yes, of course you do. Of course you do. They are great, and I'm telling you, they're great in their own way. They do. I'd recommend just follow their page on Facebook, the Wellbeing Cafe, and just look at all the special events they do, and the way they do their menu and everything is very unique. Right? They got their own unique flavor to their promotional material, their advertising, and they have these neat events all the time. Yeah, just follow them. It's interesting. You've made the morning fun an international success. Yeah! 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 Thank you. Yes, well, hopefully when Doc Rock makes it out there, we can turn it into an event. Huh? Club Brecky live from the Morning Bun! Right? Yeah, we'll make it into an event. Right? We are going to interview Esther and the crew. So, yeah, so I guess now there will be a time when Club Brecky West and Club Brecky East will be together making videos. So we're going to see another evolution of the Club Brecky sort of formula that you've seen so far. So it's mostly been through my devices with influences from my co-founder, spiritual home of Club Brecky. But it's me with my zany, absurd humor. And oh boy. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off in time, but I do have a pretty zany, absurd, longer form Club Brecky in mind. So it is wacky. It's out there. And of course, we're still sitting on top of that government whistleblower footage. I can feel the danger just sitting on it. I say, let's put it out there and just let the danger explode. How about that? Do you guys hear me okay? Because I'm just here in the restaurant with using the built-in microphone on the laptop. So I hope you hear me okay. But in past events, the vocals seem to go through okay. I'm going to interview Esther and the crew. Yeah, and I bet you they'd be a delight to talk to. And we'll get them into the Club Brecky rituals like coffee time, where are you? Here I am. How do you do? Coffee time, where are you? Here I am. How do you do? Folks, just a quick time check in case you're not aware. Wherever you are right now, whatever you're doing, it is coffee time in the city. It's a coffee time in the city, folks. So how is everybody doing? So we see over in Vacaville, they just had a spectacular breakfast, lunch at the Morning Bun. And so I've seen the pictures of of the food, and I've seen other impressions on Facebook, and it does indeed look like the real deal. So I'm going to recommend everybody on Facebook follow Vacaville Foodies. And I wonder, does the Morning Bun have its own Facebook page? I think they might. Hopefully, I don't lose my stream. I'm just going to look on the Facebook for a second. Hey,
What's your 6?
Hey,
On that corner.
I'm your Huckleberry. Oh man, we got this ongoing gag with Tombstone here. Yeah, do we have the Morning Bun? Do they have their own Facebook page? I wonder. Maybe I'm already in it. Yeah, okay, they do have their own Facebook page, the Morning Bun Cafe. I'm following it now, and it was thanks to Vacaville Foodies, and then my good old Club Brecky West friend visiting there today. So I'm now following, and I'll tell you what, everybody who checks out this live, head there, follow the Morning Bun Cafe. I mean, wow. Wow. Oh, this is only like a brand new business. They only opened, grand opening November the 16th. So that's a brand new. Nice. Oh my God. And everything is baked fresh there. Oh my golly, look at that cinnamon bun. Look, those turnovers. Oh my God. I try not to eat a lot of sweets, but I would have to try some of theirs. Wow-wee. The owner is doing social media. They could use a person. Could be opportunity. Huh? What do you think of that? Opportunity. But anyway, they do have a Facebook page. According to the information, their grand opening was only November the 16th. So if you are in that area, please go and support them. And say, Doc Rock and Club Brecky sent me, and Club Brecky West. They said, this place is awesome, and we want to support you. And the thing is, in Vacaville, there's a lot of great choices in cafes and restaurants and eating. And yeah, I guess there must be street vendors like hot dogs, tacos, that type of thing. In the Vacaville area, I guess it's always nice there. It's always nice weather for outdoor stuff. Yes, folks. Wow. So how was your weekend? Was your coffee break legendary? I know that Club Brecky West had a legendary coffee break today. Proof is in the pudding. Saw the pictures. And I saw a short video. And wow, very happy to see that. And so when we get to making some videos together, there's going to be like a different flavor. There's Club Brecky West has a very whole different kind of finesse when it comes to handling the camera and editing and putting in music. There is a whole different vibe than when I do it. So we're looking forward to those times to get those different flavors of Club Brecky, right? And the Brecky Graham graphic that you sent was great. And I think that's maybe a precursor to more sort of maybe, fan-made graphics that that could be shared around for different things, just for fun. The Breckygram, right? All part of this Breckyverse, the Coffeeverse, the Docverse. Who cares about the Marvel Universe? That's boring. It really is, actually, right? Yeah, the Marvel Universe has gotten boring. Now it's up to Doc Rock and the Breckyverse. We'll stop Galactus. We don't need 4, we just need 2. Brecky West and Brecky East. We can stop Galactus, right? I'm sure of it. We'll just make it up as we go. Indiana Jones style. So we've got a shift change here now at barbecue. So it's some of the evenings to after now coming on there. I'll soon be trying to flag somebody for a refill. Soon it will be refill time in the city. So has anybody seen any good movies lately? So Monday night we checked out Bananas by Woody Allen from 1971. So so we're just looking at the movie for the movie. We're not judging Woody Allen's extracurricular proclivities. But anyway, the movie for the movie, and it was a funny movie about revolution down in South America. And of course, these government overthrows they're not fun. They're not comedy. It's pretty grim stuff. But anyway, Woody Allen made a comedy about it. And so there was a lot of interesting stuff there to give us thought for the current day. Oh, hello, Toronto. How do you do? Glad you made it in. Glad you made it in. I'm going to guess that my friend is also saddened by the death of a big local personality here yesterday. Very sad. And it was like the top Toronto Maple Leafs fan of all time. And he's passed on. So I'm wearing blue. I don't have a blue hat, but I do have the blue shirt. And you might not be able to see it, but there's blue on this bandana. It's blue today for the deceased. I'm not sure if I should put his name out here on this stream, but anybody from Lab City will definitely know, including my friend. Yeah, that was a hard hitting. Yeah, known him since he's known him way more longer than I have, right? So that's a big loss for the community, for sure. He was a very active person in this community, and larger than life personality. I mean, wow, everything he did was, I don't know how to say it, audacious. I don't know, everything. Yeah, Lab City lost a legend for sure, and shook up by it somewhat. But that's why I'm wearing the blue. I made it a point to wear the blue today. It's like a thing in town now to wear the blue to honor that local giant, right? Beloved by everybody in the community. But life goes on. That's the thing. Life does go on. But his family and many, many friends, of course, are saddened. So I don't know when the funeral is planned, but I think it's going to be a massive, massive, massive turnout. could be a standing room only. I don't know, but it's going to be packed. I actually gave him a ball cap this year. It was a Toronto Maple Leafs baseball cap, and it said, "Just once before I die." And in true Leafs fashion, they didn't pull through for him. Well, I guess he can give Harold Ballard a piece of his mind now for all the damage through all the years. But man, yeah, that's a hard-hitting loss for this community. But hey, here we are. It's Club Brekkie. We're live. Still got some coffee here. How's your coffee break today? How do you do? So did anybody else ever see Woody Allen Bananas? It's bananas. It was bananas. Tonight, we're going to look at a documentary, JFK Revisited Through the Looking Glass. That's an Oliver Stone documentary he put out in 2021. So it's a bookend to the movie JFK from 1991. So, not a Woody Allen. I'm not either, but objectively, I've got to say Bananas is pretty bananas. That's when he was into more absurd humor, and then lost the absurdity basically once he got into the more serious artsy stuff like Annie Hall and Manhattan. But the early Woody Allen was just more pure absurd humor. The JFK movie from 1991 is excellent. It really works well as a movie. It really does. Excellent movie. And it got people to really look at that case again. And so, of course, there's always talk about these files and those files being released. And, of course, nothing ever comes of it. And after all this time, how could we even trust what they put out? There's a serious, trust has been broken. Put it that way. A long time ago. So if they do come out with this big load of unredacted documents, the question is, could you trust it? I don't know. I don't know about that. But tonight, yes, JFK Through the Looking Glass, JFK Revisited. So it's a 2-hour documentary, and Oliver Stone says just lets him present extra facts and evidence and tie up some loose ends from the movie. So I'll be presenting that along with materials from as much as I could find from November of 1963, like 2 episodes of Lassie that aired like the week or 2 before the JFK event. Rocky and Bullwinkle from 1963. With a strange title on an episode. What was it? Make Your Fate with the 57th State or something like that. Rocky and Bullwinkle travel to Washington. So I haven't seen it all yet, so I don't know if there's anything in any way prophetic or cryptic or anything, because Rocky and Bullwinkle was actually in ways kind of subversive and actually had a lot of messaging and took a lot of shots at the military-industrial complex. And in its unique way, Rocky and Bullwinkle actually question things, question the system. So Rocky and Bullwinkle is something that should be looked at every now and then. So tonight it's Rocky and Bullwinkle going to Washington to. I think the context is they want to make Pennsylvania its own state. So if that's the 52nd state, what do they call the 51st state? I don't know if it's in that episode, but I'm curious now, right? Like I said, these things should be looked at, right? And of course, this documentary should be looked at because there's a whiff of excrement from quite a bit of the official story. So much of that can be easily logically debunked. I will look for that moose and now, my friend, I might be able to send you the link to that episode, maybe, but I got to think about it. I got to remember. Send me a message, text or Facebook Messenger, and I will try to find you the link if you can. But I think it actually is available on the tubes. That one. I think it actually was on the tubes. Well, actually, let's see. I'll drop it here, right? I think that's the very episode there. I don't know if it'll take you right to the episode, but this is from the Internet Archive. I'll drop it here in the chat. So that's right from the Internet Archive. I think it's going to bring you right to that episode I'm talking about. And let's see. I'll put it into your... If I can find it real quick, into your messenger on Facebook. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see. William Shatner was in a Western TV series that lasted like 13 episodes in 1976. Did you know that? Let's see. And while I'm here, to Club Brecky West, I'll send the same one in case they're interested. Club Brecky West, here you go. Oh, and they also had the news piece I sent about the William Shatner Western. I wasn't even aware that it existed. 13 episodes in 1976. Co-starred with Doug McClure. There we go. I got to see if I can find some episodes. Maybe they're funny. So, folks, so I'd like to thank everybody for your support so far for the DocVerse YouTube channel. Appreciate it. So if you haven't already, by all means, please subscribe. About 95% of the viewers of the videos have not subscribed. So I think most YouTubers say that. And yeah, going by my stats, it's about the same thing. So if you do like the content, drop a sub. It helps immensely. Any engagement you do with the videos is very helpful. Liking, commenting, sharing, these things all really help as we fighting up from the basement of YouTube to grow organically. We're not paying for clicks. We're not paying for click farms or subscriber farms or any of these fake schemes to get. You don't end up with a following, and the system actually sees that and they flag that. If you have a pile of subscribers that don't watch, they know. So we want people who enjoy the content, and they're out there. They're out there. They're out there. These people, right? They're out there. This coffee is almost not there. Getting down there, folks. Getting down there. Yeah. So yes, please subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't. It's very helpful. So I had a goal to get to 200 subscribers by the end of November. I'm not going to say that we're not going to meet it because there's still a few days. And well, I find the best thing that drives the subscriber count is timely live events, which I seem to have trouble getting to do. I know how important they are. And even today, I had to push back this event like about 90 minutes, I think. I had to push it back. It's just different things that kept me from getting to the original start time. But I did actually change the time. I didn't leave people waiting. And because that can be a thing too. People set live events and they forget about them, or they're just like a half hour late type thing. So I did update my time each time, though, out of courtesy. And getting that evening time seems to be I think live events on YouTube are better for the evenings. Saturday is different. This is actually kind of a recommended time on Saturday because Saturday is the weekend. Yeah, I just fluked. Yeah, so lucky for you. Maybe you're going to win the lotto now. If you do, don't forget. And if I win the big one, I'm going to buy you a 1973 Plymouth Fury 3 with a 440 motor that guzzles gas like you wouldn't believe. How's that for a gift? All right. That's what you need. A 1973 Plymouth Fury 3 with a 440 that burns 2 gallons just idling at the stop sign. That's what you need. Although they're literally not that bad, but oh boy, those were the times. You could have had a couple of families living in that trunk. You could have made some extra money, right? Just renting out the trunk for living quarters. Yeah. Big, beautiful cars. No, those were the best cars, though. Yeah, the good old Dodges and Plymouths from that time, and a little bit before. It was a wild time. So JFK through Looking Glass tonight. 2-part episode of Lassie. Can't wait for that. That's always something else. Lassie is another kind of science fiction. Wild. And the hyper-idealized American dream. The hyper-ideals of America in Lassie. In that time. Run into a stone wall without a scratch and wall demolished. Well, you're not far off the truth there. Because that car had the gigantic chrome bumpers with the big old rubber knobs sticking out. So you could make contact with things and not damage the car. That was possible. And I think maybe I'm wrong, but that was in the time that they were mandated to have 5-mile-per-hour bumpers. And the mandate was the vehicle was to take a hit at 5 miles per hour or less with no damage to the bumper or to the front. You know what I mean? The bumper would protect the front if it was 5 miles per hour or under. So those cars were solid, the very best. In the old Dodge and Plymouth, they were the preferred cars of the police force, different police departments around the United States and Canada, because they were the fastest. Yeah, the most innocuous thing now could put like $5,000 or $6,000 of damage on a vehicle. Seriously, the most innocuous sort of dent, you would just, because it's like there is no external bumper. There is a bumper, but it's in behind all the plastic stuff, right? It's like if you look at, you can find all kinds of car crashes on the highway, accidents at intersections on YouTube. There's all kinds of it. You can see it. And when these modern vehicles have an accident, you can just see the plastic just shatters, and there's a big area of plastic debris where the contact was made. Just plastic shatters everywhere. Right? That's how you know there's a modern accident scene, or if you're just a few minutes behind one, and even after the vehicles are towed, you can see the big debris of plastic all over the place where the accident was. You wouldn't see that with the old cars from that era for sure. That is currently a private event on Zoom. So I don't know what your plans are tonight, but you could attend it if you want. I could send you the invite links. It starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern for the Lassie and Rocky and Bullwinkle pre-show, and 7:30 p.m. Eastern for the movie event. Christmas party at work, so I don't think you'll be in good shape to see it. Christmas party at work. Ooh-wee. Well, enjoy that. Hope it's a good time. So, folks, subscribe. We're looking for support. We are looking for support. I'm just going to throw this out there. If I can find it. I'm going to put my PayPal link into the chat here. If anybody could make a donation, we greatly appreciate it. I'm going through a very, very rough time financially. And any help would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Between revenue streams, I don't have like a regular job, and while I actually do need one, they are not readily available now in this town like they were. So just not quite there yet for getting any revenue from my content creation or editing. I'm on the cusp of it, but nevertheless, in this current moment, I'm in a very rough situation. So if anybody could put anything in the PayPal, it would be sincerely, greatly appreciated. And if there's some like a whale out there who wants to put in like a big amount, I can make a custom video or something for them, or do some editing work or graphic work. And I think that's the key for me going ahead, is just not just coming on live and putting out the PayPal link, but to just getting good editing work that's compatible with my setup and skills with someone who's looking for similar such things. So nevertheless, I am in a jam. So any kind of support would be greatly appreciated, and you'd be really helping to put out a save uh, for somebody in need. So it's pay it forward, and Club Brecky is going to pay it forward in so many ways, and so many big ways. All right, so you want to pay it forward and help be behind setting up something that's going to feed a lot of hungry people in the future, because people are going to need everything they can get, even if there's some flimsy outfit called Club Recce trying to help people in a stealth way. That every little bit's going to help the people for what could be coming. Right? So anyway, in this moment, if you can help through PayPal, sincerely appreciate it. Has anybody seen the latest shorts? What did you think of this YouTube short is under assault? What did you all think of that one? Anybody see it? It did pretty. That one there was. It stumbled and staggered out of the gates. It was like, it just stopped at less than 100 views. So I looked at it and I cut out 6 seconds and put it back out there. And then the algorithm picked it up and brought it out to about 1,700 views. So again, I'm learning a lot. And then I looked it up. Apparently there are other creators who do that when some of their content staggers out. They edit it in a small way. They might change the title just slightly, or maybe adjust some hashtags, and they might do a tiny edit. So then the algorithm is looking at it as a new video and it's pushing it out there again. So my feeling was that the video was great, but in this modern era of very, very short attention spans, that 6 seconds I cut out was dragging the video. It's just unbelievable to me. I wouldn't have thought this, say, 20 or 30 years ago if you told me there was a time where 6 seconds, people would not be able to sustain sitting through this 6 second thing. Not even 6 seconds, right? But anyway, I cut that out, and that seemed to changed the way people engaged with it. We'll put it that way. And so we had like 20 something likes on that one. And I think the most liked video was, what was the most liked? I see easy looking here. Maybe it was it Guess What? Maybe that's the one with the most likes. And I put out a yesterday Coffee Time All the Time, and that's from a video I thought should have performed better. So I basically split the video into 2 parts. So the original video is still there. Coffee and the Cards, I think. Yeah, so I split Coffee and the Cards into 2 pieces. So Coffee Time All the Time was a short that came from that. And I'll put out the other part later, because I thought Coffee and the Cards could have done better as well. Coffee Time Where Are You did good for, my little segment. Considering, my tiny, meager presence in the basement of YouTube. Do you have any ideas on what you'd like to see in Club Recce shorts or longer form videos? I've got an absolute madcap idea. uh, for around for sometime in December. It's just a madcap idea, but like I said, we go the distance here. We're not afraid to go through the, I don't know if you call it the depths or the heights of absurdity in our limited available Club Breckie stylings. Right? We've got no budget. We've got limited equipment, and I need like a local helper, I think, to help with some of the videos. Maybe a person or two here and there to appear in the videos and help me out in that way to have. So it's not just me. It's not just all me, right? We got to sort of flesh things out, right? To give a better flavor of what the Doc Radio project could be like, where we basically bring SCTV to life in a nutshell. But of course, that's all pending the different steps of success and prosperity that we need to go through. Right, so we need to get up to more. We need to get up. I'd like to get up to at least 500 subscribers, so we can start getting super chats and stuff. So if we got to 200 by the end of November for subscriptions, it's not. If I can get the right live events and content out, maybe we could get to 500 by the end of the year. That would be huge. It's certainly doable. There certainly are people in the world who do enjoy the quirky styling and humor of Club Breckie and Doc Rock. You might say it's an older school. Well, it is an older school, but it is flavored with some newer sensibilities as well. And of course, our coffee is getting low. Soon it will be refill time in the city. It's a refill time in the city. So I'm not sure what the next content will be. I've stalled out on the Club Breckie Matinee project. And again, it's not crazy production, but it is extra production to make all the intros and the bumpers and the to give it that unique flavoring, to package all that old public domain stuff and give it that great flavor. So I don't know. What do you think about, like just as an example, like there's a Charlie Chaplin short, and I add in, like, I'm going to have like a basic piano track laid, because these are all silent, right? And to get the true public domain version, you get the one that's silent, and you add your own music. So if I'm piano music on YouTube or whatever, help give it that flavor. What do you think of adding sound effects to older content like that silent stuff? Yay or nay? I don't know, because I really like stuff like Charlie Chaplin. So I don't know. The question I've got in my mind, aside from, copyright wouldn't be a thing. It's public domain. But what would Chaplin actually think? That's what I wonder. So maybe we can try it and see, we'll do different versions. We'll do versions with sound effects and graphics or whatever added in. If it comes to me, I'm putting it all together. I don't know. I was looking at it as a silent. We played a Charlie Chaplin there a while back on a live, and I don't know. And I was thinking, maybe I could jazz this up a little bit in the editing. I could add stuff in, sound effects, maybe even graphics. But I think if you overdo it with graphics and stuff, you could ruin it. But I don't know. Like I said, these are things that are doable. Public domain content, you can do pretty much what you want with it. But I got that artistic question. Okay. What would Chaplin think? And what do the people think who watch it? I don't know. I think most of the a lot of people in the modern times, they don't want to watch anything that's black and white, let alone silent. So, again, I think this is like, maybe we'll do some experimentation and see what happens. Then there's like looking for pure public domain stuff. I was running I think it was a Popeye cartoon. I got this copyright warning there a couple of live streams back. And the cartoon actually was public domain. Like, I looked it up before. So from the information I looked up, it actually, because the algorithm is so overzealous on copyright stuff, it flagged it, but almost as quickly as it flagged it, it also realized then, oh, wait, now this is public domain, and then it took it away. But it was just, for me, who still new at all this, it was very alarming to see that pop up while I was doing the live stream. So this is all continually learning for me as well, as we keep growing and improving as presenters in these unscripted live. You hear me? Unscripted live. Yeah. And wow, it's getting dark in the big land. It's almost pitch black out there now, 4:39 p.m. The sun has been down below the horizon for a little while. We're almost at pitch black. And now it's the time of the vampire. There actually are vampires in Lamp City, but that's a whole different story. Okay. Would you believe I'm an AI? I'm an AI that got typed into a prompt by a Sasquatch. All making sense now? Okay. I just thought I'd put that out there and see if anybody would react. Ooh, I wonder. We're getting to the. Oh, hello. Oh, yes, please. Oh, there we go. We got a refill coming, folks. Refill time in the city. It's a refill time in the city. Yeah. Maybe we can get. It's a refill time in the city.
I hope I can drink coffee also.
Salamat po. Thank you. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? Shy. But yes, coffee refill, folks. Indeed. It's a coffee time in the city. Ay. So, did anybody ever get the Haley Welch to do a reaction yet to Doc Hua? Right. Seeing I am a freeform performance artist, I do a type of performance, and maybe you've seen it here in this live. You get the idea that this unscripted improvisational presentation is from a free-form performance artist. There's no set boundaries for anything. I don't know where the boundaries are. It's a continual experimentation. And no, it's not copying Andy Kaufman. I don't go far enough to be Andy Kaufman. Kaufman would take it to whole other levels of rug pulls, switcheroos, and a whole other level. Oh, I am a fan. So this is why I'd like to see Haley Welch react to Doc Hua, right? That would be my internet video moment of all time. How would Haley Welch react? Now, usually when I do this, the viewers drop off, right? Every time. So last year we had Haley Welch out there in Tennessee with her Hawk Tua. And we paid tribute to the cringe of more cringe here in the Docverse Club Breckie with Doc Hua. You gotta put cream in that thing. You gotta put cream in that thing. Right? Here you go. Are we in a Doc Hua world yet? Or is coffee time in the city more of our... Is that the lane we should stay in? So I know people are wondering about merchandise, and I was setting up Redbubble. There's still a lot of work to do, and I was there one night. I was trying to get... What was I trying to add in? I was trying to add something in, and it wouldn't take it. It said, "Oh, we're getting ready to pay out or something." They pay out like the 15th of every month. Anyway, it was right around the time, and I don't know if it was payment info or banking info. I can't remember what it was, and it just would not go through. And then I fell off from it. But yeah, I think we're going to set up merchandise in Redbubble. And now Club Breckie West actually does have some Club Breckie merchandise. So we're sort of partnering up. So I need to talk to Club Breckie West about this just a little bit more. But yes, there actually is some Club Breckie merchandise currently available on a shop that Club Breckie West has set up. So if you want a Club Breckie mug, you actually can get it right now. But for the bigger purpose of servicing the fans in Canada and the United States, Redbubble is going to be better and offers a much wider range of products that we can put our Club Breckie and different graphics on. So you've already seen some of the graphics put out. So a lot of them are just naturals for coffee mugs and T-shirts. So that's something that needs to be completed ASAP. But that's a me thing. It's nobody else's fault. That's me. So stay tuned for the link for Club Breckie merchandise. That's like, even after you get it all set up, it takes Redbubble about 5 days to approve it. So got to get off my duff on that one. And I can't say, oh, there's not enough time to do it. No, there was enough time, and I blew it. Here in my coffee dream world, with coffee time in the city. So there you go. I think we're getting to the time now to close this down. I hope you enjoying catching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it live. And if you are somehow watching a replay, again, thank you for checking all this out. And another reminder to please subscribe to us here on the Docverse channel on YouTube, so you can keep getting those amazing Club Brekkie shorts, our longer form content, which is great, but hasn't sort of really gone anywhere at all. So I sort of got cold feet in putting out the long form content, even though I'm sitting on a lot of videos and I have a lot of things recorded. The numbers are so low, it put me off. But I think I just got to put the stuff out, and when this stuff eventually cracks wide open, it will be all there for people to explore once they actually discover the channel and they really find out what it's like. So check out those longer form. Back now, was away for a bit. So, well, I was just saying, I would like everybody to take another look at the longer form content if you already haven't. Yeah, check it out and share it around if there are people you think who might enjoy it. And drop some subs. So we want to get to 200 by the end of November. It is totally doable. We're just surprisingly, some of the shorts picked up some subs recently too. I think we're at like 132 subs right now. It's not quite where I wanted to be at this time. I was hoping to be higher, but then again, I haven't done many live events here on YouTube in the past couple of weeks for for different reasons. Getting times to line up and all that. And I'm hesitant to plan an event and just not make it. So, and even today, I had to keep gradually shifting it, even though I put it there early this morning. I did announce a time early this morning. So we were talking about merchandise too. So I'm going to try and set up a store on Redbubble. That's what I was looking at. From everything I looked up, it seems like the best option at this time, where it's basically just myself and Brekkie West designing things and everything. Like eventually, I would like to hire maybe a graphic designer to look after the store type thing. But again, we're in early stages here. It's mostly a one-man show. But we do have our Club Brekkie West all at the same time for inputs on graphic designs and all kinds of help. Yes, indeed. So what kind of merchandise would you like? Obviously, coffee mugs, T-shirts, hats. I think Club Brekkie, I don't know, sort of kitchen decorations would be good too. Maybe fridge magnets and stuff. What do you think? Coffee mugs? Yes, absolutely, for sure. What about badges and pins? Keychains. There you go. Keychains. Another good one. Mugs, of course. Mugs are obvious. And I've seen people react to some of the graphics I put out. They say, I want that on a mug. So I'm aware of it, and yeah, I got to get that going. I think Redbubble, they pay out like once a month, so I'm not going to get instant revenue from that, even after it's set up. Even if it takes off really well, I wouldn't get instant revenue from it. Right? So, but it is a thing that will help. It sort of helps build the brand because you're setting up a store on Redbubble. So at the same time, there's a store there in this Redbubble, and people will also discover the YouTube channel through that as well. And as well, of course, you'll have people going from the YouTube channel and other places to explore the Redbubble. get started and things fall into place. I like the way you're talking there, soldier. That's absolutely correct. So yeah, so I already set up like an account, but I didn't complete. Like I said, it wouldn't complete the thing with the banking or the payment info. It wouldn't complete it, and I never got back to it. But we will get her done. Right? So, yeah, and like my friend did, I'll be looking for people to send me videos of saying, "Hey, hello from Kentucky. It's coffee time in the city. Hello from Vacaville. It's coffee time in the city. Hello from the Carolinas. It's coffee time in the city." Just quick videos of people just saying that. And those could be included in different compilation videos, maybe to be played in live events, and just even for the intros of longer form Club Recce. Like, there's a lot that could be done with that. People would have to film it and be okay with me using it, of course. But yeah. So, yeah, I think we're just about ready to close things off because I've got a busy evening. A busy evening is coming. It is. Very busy times. JFK through the looking glass tonight, folks. So I know there's a Buy Me a Coffee link everywhere if you would like to support, if you'd like to put a tip in the old Doc's hat. So that's always there. It takes a lot longer to get the money from Buy Me a Coffee. I'm just saying. And I certainly thank the people who have contributed to Buy Me a Coffee. And if that's your preferred way, well, that's your preferred way. Okay, you get your hair and your lipstick and everything done, and make sure maybe bring an extra dress in case somebody else is wearing the same dress as you, and you got to change real quick. Well, come on, man. It is Trudeau's Canada, isn't it? Okay. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Already got, there you go. You're good. Extra dress just in case your dress matches up with somebody else's. There you go. Pro tip from the doc. So, yeah, folks. So there should be a long form coming out really soon. Like, I've got a bunch. I just need to do some tune-ups to get them ready for YouTube. Or maybe I'll put out one of the more recent ones I filmed. I've got some madcap ideas yet to be filmed. Talk to you later. Enjoy the movies. Yeah, well, this is a somber one tonight. All the JFK stuff is such a downer. It is such a downer. This is a downer night for sure. But life goes on. Life goes on. Yeah, and if anybody would like to support me on the PayPal, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm in a serious financial crisis. And basically, between jobs and the revenue stream coming in so far from doing content creation is very meager. So if you could support me through PayPal and pay it forward, for me to pay it forward, that would be sincerely appreciated. I mean, I had a great donation from someone, and they said, the universe is telling me to do this, and I've been in the same spot, so I'm paying it forward to you. And I've had other similar testimonies. So if you can, it's greatly appreciated. Help keep the dock and rock. Help keep the Brekkie and Club Brekkie. Right? Help a human. Or am I an AI that was typed into a prompt by a Sasquatch? Okay. While I'm trying to figure that out, I guess we'll get ready to close things off. See you again for future videos. I think this is like the 10th time I'm trying to close it off. See you again for future live streams. See you again for future videos. See you again for future experimental things like the Club Brekkie Matinee and all the other things that we will try. So if you've made it this far, you are a superstar. So have a great weekend and have a great day. Good things are heading your way.